Like, you see this guy making lies about your person you're working with, and then you still are trying to keep him? Like, it didn't make any sense to me. I wouldn't have done that to you. If someone was making up lies about you, I'd been like, kick that guy out. So it just kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but...
Yeah.
Like, what was your reason for keeping him? Like, I know, you know what, I know we have, like, like, for me anyways, my most important alliance with the fence.
Yes.
But, like, you know, I'm close with Jackie. Like, I really like Jackie, and, like, I kind of have, it's not like an alliance or anything, but I have a relationship with Jackie, and, like, I want to protect her, and
For sure.
she'll do the same for me, and, you know, and I'm sure you had things too. You know what I mean?
What it was like I totally understand your opinion in that lies were being said about you, and there was people that didn't stand up for you, including myself.
Right.
Yeah, and that really hurts when you're working with that person. I saw the doors going and the wheels turning, and I felt like people were starting to flip. And I felt like I am personally closer to Mark than I was to Dimitri at the time.
Right.
And so I just said, you know what, I want to stand up for my boy. And I feel like the conversations I've had with Mark, I feel like I had to do the right thing and stand by Mark. And so I joined.
But even when he was doing the wrong thing by your number one alliance, me?
What's that?
Even though he was doing wrong by your number one alliance?
See, I'm glad it was cleared up that it was like lies and deception. It was obvious when he got called in the group saying that he didn't have it going on.
Right.
So you think it was like last ditch effort, 1 hour left, he just pulled stuff up
Yeah,
and went for
that's
it.
why I'm like, why are you guys voting for this guy to stay when we're working together?
I just felt a better personal
Yeah.
bond with Mark than I did with Dimitri.
Yeah, I get that.
But I understand why you'd be so upset, and I'm really, really sorry.
No, that's okay. No, I get it. I knew you guys wanted to keep him the whole time. I just had that feeling, and I feel like I was.
For sure, but I wasn't trying to flip it. I told you I was gonna vote. What's that?
I saw you pulling them into the room, and they didn't, like, they kept going back and forth. I know you were trying to convince them to go.
Like right before the eviction.
Right before the eviction.
Yeah.
And, like, everyone, whenever I'd walk in their room, everyone would be quiet. Like, we can't do like that. You can be open with each other.
Of course. So we have like all the vets, and I'm a team vet today.
Because my thing, why I get upset is because I'm so loyal. And I want to find those. Like, I know we're all a group, we're working together, and to the 8, that's our goal.
And I felt loyal to Mark.
Right.
And when I felt the wheels spinning, I just jumped on the train.
Right.
The Mark train. But I totally understand your opinion why you'd be upset with me. But I still feel a weird connection with us. And I'm not just coming to you to save face.
No,
like, I
no.
actually feel
I know
a weird connection between us where we could go deep in this game together for 1 or 2.
I wanted that.
Yeah, me too. But the first week was like not off to a good start.
I wanted that. But I'm just going to sit back and kind of because I don't care who goes, as long as we're safe. I don't care.
Absolutely.
I just want to, like, I want to keep Dimitri because I know he's a strong player, and you know he can win things for us, and I don't think he'd go after us. That's why it was like that's best for us, because that's gonna be a target. Going after another would be this target.
That's really good.
Because my number one allegiance was vets. That was the obvious choice.
Absolutely. For sure.
So Mark is only like.
I do trust you.
Yeah.
Do you understand my point of view? In that, like, I saw things flipping.
Yeah.
Of course, all the time I wanted to keep Mark, but I was going to vote him out. That's why I was crying before. That's why I was so upset. 'Cause, like my boy was leaving. He's one of my guys.
No, I know.
And that's why I said, you know what, I'm going to stand up for someone this time. You know, like I don't want him to go out like that.
Yeah.
But in no way was it an attack against you.
Yeah. I just felt like that
because we were fighting for votes against each other.
Right. Well, no, it wasn't even that. Like, we're fighting for votes, like, whatever, vote that way, I'll vote this way. But we should vote together. But it's because the whole house was against me. I was sitting down on that bed and everyone was yelling at me. Because of some lie that this guy said. That was so hurtful. And it, like, I didn't do anything. Like, that's why I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm glad we reconfirmed it, and I'm glad that he got put in a public place in front of everyone.
Me too.
Because it was obvious that she just crumbled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how, I don't know how close with you, but
What's that?
I just want to be close with you and Bruno.
I mean, go talk to Bruno. I felt like we were always like closer. I don't know what a relationship with Bruno.
Yeah.
And like you said before, Bruno and I are definitely working together.
Yeah.
At least we would do to deny that.
Yeah.
Like we're both season 3. We didn't work together in our first season.
Yeah.
But obviously, we have our best interests in mind.
Right.
But go talk to Bruno and be open. I hope.
Did you see how I feel about the totem pole? For sure. I feel like all of you guys are together, and I'm at the very, very bottom.
You shouldn't feel like that.
And I can't in a competition to save my life, so I need to align with guy.
So how this week can I show you that I do that I trust you? Like, do you want me to spill everything? Do you want me to give you like pieces of information?
I think you're totally open about everything. I think you do.
I mean, we all have our like side things.
Yeah,
going on,
I know.
of
I
course.
told you. I knew you guys probably had something with him.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That's what we want to keep him. I mean, if Jackie was up on the block, I probably want to fight for her too.
For sure,
Because
absolutely.
I really like her, and I think she's a loyal person. I've got to know her, and I think she is that loyal person. Like, we make her for people, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I understand your point of
Everyone
view.
has their side things. So, but
I'm really sorry I got caught up in the lies and caught up in the moment. But at the same time, you know, I'm kind of happy. You know, I stood by my person in a way,
yeah.
and that it wasn't my person. I just really
Just in that
liked it.
moment, I was like, okay, he's with him, and he doesn't care about me as a veteran. So he's clearly not 100% with the veterans. So that was clear as mud right now. So that's,
I'm 100% with the veterans
Yeah.
till the end.
yeah.
But all the veterans have like side things going on
Of course.
within their group
I
and
know.
with the other side.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
So if there's anything I do this week to show that,
Anything, what can I do? What can I do? Like, I don't know.
no, I think we just have to maybe give each other like little bits, like little bits and
I
pieces,
think that would
right?
help.
We're not going to spill our whole tea to each other,
Yeah.
because there's a lot going on, right?
Yeah.
But little bits and pieces of information, you know, to really help each other out.
I think that would be